Guys, today we're going to look at best Nerf guns for under $20 to use with you in a Nerf war or a Nerf battle. And just in time for Christmas season, where you can just go out and buy a blaster for your buddy or your bro. BBFYB, baby. Buy a blaster for your buddy. I like that. You would be surprised with what you can get for $20. Now keep in mind, we're talking 20 US dollars. We're not talking yen or kunas or pounds. US cash, baby. Cold, hard, US cash money. And it's really a simple setup because I don't care where you get them, in a store, on sale, online, somewhere illegally on the streets. As long as they're under $20, we're in business, baby. Because the main thing is to know if the blaster is good or not and what your options are, given that you only have $20. You want to make it worth your while. You don't want to drop a 20 and be stuck with something that sucks. Because let me tell you, Nerf makes a lot of blasters that really suck. And there's a lot of them under that price range. So you gotta be careful. Because your chances of getting stuck with a loser blaster are very high for this low price range. Now let's toss in some blasters that you might have seen around, but they're not very good. They might be cheap too, but they're garbage. Now here's an example. One example of that is this slingshot style blaster, or not really a blaster, it's just kind of a Nerf slingshot, I guess. Sling strike. For smaller kids, it might be cool to do it this way and shoot a slingshot style, but in a Nerf war, no, this is a no. Blasters only, that should be a rule, okay? So don't take this into a Nerf war with you. Do not get it at all, actually. Bring a blaster to a Nerf war, not a slingshot, okay? So this is a no. Now next one I keep seeing around is this one, glow shot, okay? I see this around in all the stores, okay? All the time, they just line up on the sides there because they're cheap, and you're like, let me get it. This blaster is around $8. It's pretty small, but the handle is small as well, and it's kind of awkward because it has this little trigger over here, or should I say it's a glow button because it actually turns on the glow, thus the glow shot. Now here's the thing, why the hell do I care if this thing glows? Why do I care if the stock or the whole gun is glowing? Why do I care about that? What good is this to me in a Nerf war? I see zero positives there because let's say you're in the dark, why would I turn this on? Because then my enemies can see where I am. I want to be invisible in the nighttime or the daytime. I want to be invisible to my enemies, man. This doesn't help me. Basically, you turn this on, you're like, hey, guys, I'm over here. It's like Morse code. I'm here, guys. Beep, 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 beep. No, this blaster is no. And you get nothing with it. You don't get the accuracy or the distance with this. So, no. Okay, no. Next, Nerf Zombie Double Strike. This thing is also new. Distance and accuracy with this blaster are terrible. The darts at the front, when I load it up, sometimes they just pop out. And it happened to me so many times. I don't know if it'll do it now, but it happened to me too many times for me to recommend this blaster. See here. No, it's not popping out now, but it happened to me before. The only cool thing about it is that you can fire darts quick with it. You can slam fire with it, so it's something worth mentioning, okay? You see? You can fire darts rather quickly, which is kind of cool. So it's worth mentioning because it's only $9. But overall, I wouldn't recommend it because you can get a better blaster for $9. So it's something worth thinking about, but I wouldn't recommend it. So let's move on. Let's mention the ones that are worth your money. So the first Nerf blaster that I would recommend, and that is also under $20 obviously, is the Triad EX3 right over here. This blaster is very good in terms of its size to distance ratio that it covers. So that ratio is quite good, as well as accuracy. It's not too bad. It's solid in all those areas. Last time I checked, this blaster is around $6 online. That's very good too. Thumbs up, baby. And the best part of it is that it's small, but it does fire 3 darts. Okay, so it contains 3 darts. You got 3 rounds with it. It's a good system because when it's fully loaded, it'll shoot from the top right barrel onward. Top right, top left, and the bottom one. But if you load it with just 1 dart in any of these barrels, it'll shoot just out of that barrel. Check it out. So it's actually pretty cool. You don't have to think about it. If you have just 1 dart or 2, load it up, shoot, you're good to go. It'll shoot just fine for you. It's a good blaster. It's a good solid system. I like it. I recommend it. Now, Fire Strike is next. You can buy this blaster for $8.99 US. Overall, this is another solid blaster. It's a bit bigger in its size, but again, the accuracy and the distance are very, very good with it. Also, to help with accuracy, it projects this little red beam. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's kind of cool. It's a red circle with a dot in the middle of it. Very cool, because it helps with aiming, and it could actually serve as an intimidation factor as well. Because you can pull up on someone, put a target on their face, bam, scare the crap out of them. So for $9, you guys get a solid blaster with a sexy light. Moving on, Big Shock. Where's my Big Shock? Right over here. Big Shock is next. First mega blaster that made this list for under $20. My personal opinion on this blaster is that it's not that great. When I saw it in stores first, when it first came out, I was really pumped and excited to purchase it and use it. But after using it quite a bit, not that impressed with it. It's rather large, clunky, not really impressed with its accuracy and even the distance. I just feel like Nerf should have made a better package than this. Now, one cool thing about the Big Shock is that you can mod it, and you can mod it to use rival rounds. So instead of using mega darts, you can use rival balls, which I find a lot better to shoot because A, you can store, and check this guy out, you can store rival balls up here, so you can store 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 fit in there. So 5 balls up here, 1 in the barrel, 6. So you got 6 rounds here to work with. And actually shooting these rival rounds was a lot funner with this blaster, I'm telling you right now. So yeah, if you have a Big Shock or if you plan to get it and mod it. And this blaster is actually the price of a Jolt. It's around $7. But I'd rather get the Jolt over this any time of the day because Jolt to me is a lot more accurate. And again, unless you mod it to shoot rival rounds, this thing, I'm not sure. I'd rather get the Jolt over it. Now speaking of the Jolt, right over here, Jolt, aka the Nut Shot, is around $7 and has been a solid small blaster for a very long time. Kids can use it, adults can use it. It's a very solid blaster. It comes in tons of colors, and I probably have, I don't even know, maybe over 20 lying around the house. I have them stashed everywhere. Nerf Jolt has been my solid backup to the backup for years. And like I said, I got it hidden everywhere in the house. I even have one in my sock, right over here. Check it out. Look at this. This one's orange. Get a Jolt, and you'll be ready for any kind of a Nerf War surprise at any time. Given that it's a small package, it does pack a punch. Okay? And the price is right. You can't go wrong. And the fun part is you can get more than one for $20. And by the way, have you seen our Gun vs. Gun Nerf Jolt, aka the Nut Shot Nerf War? No? Click here to check it out. It's an instant classic. Okay, so now let's look at some even better and bigger blaster options. Now let me toss in a few that you might find under $20, but you should not bother with, okay? First one is this crossbow. I don't like bows, I don't like this thing. Not a fan at all. This thing might look cool, but it's not very usable and functional, and I'm just not a really big fan of it. Next one to mention, just because you guys need to be aware of it, I want to mention it and then never even talk about it again, is this blaster called Sharpfire. No, this blaster is bad. And the fact that Nerf actually repackaged it pretty much and used the same concept for Nerf Iron Fire, I believe, Modulus Iron Fire, is disgustingly bad too, because that blaster is bad too. So no, this blaster needs to be burned, trashed. Don't even erase your memory of this blaster, alright? No. So next one I'm going to mention is this one, Clear Shot. That's around $10 US, which is not bad, but the blaster is bad. Cool thing is, at least it comes with a scope, so you can use this somewhere else. That's the only good thing that I see. You would think a blaster that comes with a scope, that the accuracy of it is actually pretty good. No, it's not. This thing is terrible. The accuracy of this gun is terrible. And the fact that it's this large and it's a single shot, it's just bad, guys. Jolt is a single shot too, but it's a lot smaller package. At least this is fun to kind of handle and you can put it in your pocket and stuff. This thing, no. As far as being functional, this thing is pure garbage. I don't even know why I mentioned it. Don't bother, okay? Do not bother with that gun. So those few that I just mentioned, don't even bother with, okay? Let's move on to the good guys. Basically, these next ones that I'm gonna mention, you wanna keep an eye on. If there's a sale, if they're a good price, snatch it. First out the pack, is Strong Arm. Solid? Yes. Awesome? Yes. Sexy? Yes. Slam fire? Yes. Yes. What else do you need to know? Yes. This Nerf blaster is very useful, it's practical, and it's pretty cool. It's been used over and over in our Gun vs. Gun videos, that's for sure. I believe that my brother Tommy even ditched the Maverick at some point for this thing. So that's pretty big. So a lot of solid points to this blaster. And the best thing is, I just recently saw a Strong Arm 2-pack in Costco for $18. Now that's the deal, dudes. Now you want something even more cooler, even more epic than the Strong Arm? Well then that's the Nerf Mega Cyclone Shock. I picked up this one for $14, dudes. Now that's a steal because most of the time I do see this blaster over $20. So basically what that tells you is that you need to wait out and there's going to be a sale at some point and then you can snatch it. So just wait for the right deal and you can get it for well under $20. I'm telling you, because I got this one for $14. And this thing got the Mega Dark. slam fire. One problem with this bad boy is that it's not that accurate. If you're not using the original Nerf darts, if you use the aftermarket ones, they do jam up, so you need to be aware of that. But the thing is, you can slam fire it, it's got the mega darts, and it just looks awesome, badass. I like this blaster, it's one of my favorites, and if you find it under $20, get it. Now, Flip Fury is next. This is the blaster I want to discuss next. Flip Fury is $15 US, and it's like having two strong arms in a one sexy package. You can flip cylinders and keep shooting, which is always a plus. The distance that it covers and the accuracy is very consistent. Intimidation factor is also very solid. It's cool looking, and frankly, when I first got it, I wasn't really impressed with it and I wasn't really pumped about it, but the more and more I use it, I like it. So overall, you find this thing under $20, get it. Because you got two cylinders, you can shoot double the amount in this strong arm. Also, same thing, double the amount of the Cyclone Shock. So yeah, I wouldn't even hesitate and just grab this if it's under 20 bucks. One more blaster I want to mention is this one over here, Hammer Shot. Has the same system as a Double Strike, but unlike Double Strike, this thing packs 5 darts. The darts do not fall out like I mentioned in the Double Strike, and it's got the hammer system, which means you pull the trigger down, pull the hammer, pull the hammer. Thing is, accuracy with Hammer Shot is really bad. Rate of fire, not too bad. Distance that it covers, not great. It's easy to load, which is good. The price is right. So overall, something to think about. I don't know if you want to own it yourself or not, but I'm tossing that out there for you guys to kind of think about and see what you want to do. You got to decide for yourself. I got one. I don't know if I would get another one. One's enough. Not the best out of the bunch, but just worth mentioning, I guess. And so finally, how would I rate all these blasters so far? Which ones would I pick? In terms of the smaller pistols, I like the Triad EX3 for sure. Problem is, this blaster is rather clunky, and I can't stash it into places like I can with the Nerf Jolt. So it's really hard to carry unless you design some kind of a holster for it, where you have this tactical vest, you can pop it in like that. So that's a large drawback with this blaster. I do like it, but I would pick the Jolt over it any time. And I do like the Fire Strike, because of its cool light. Like guys, Triad shoots 3 darts, so for the money, this is really good. But to me, Jolt and Fire Strike make the cut out of the small blaster pack. As far as the bigger blasters we mentioned, my choice would still be to go with the Nerf Mega Cyclone Shock. This is my first choice. If you find this blaster under $20, you gotta get it. Also, Flip Fury is a must-have, and if you don't own it by now, you gotta get the strong arm, guys. So there you go. Cyclone Shock, Flip Fury, strong arm, Tri-Strike, Jolt, and Fire Strike. Those would be my recommended blasters if you have a cool $20 in your hands. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite blasters would be for under $20. Give me a list. And I'm sure I might have missed mentioning some, so you're gonna be letting me know in the comments below. I'm sure of that. So let's chat it up, guys. But hey, the key thing to take from all this is to look around. Check out all the stores. Look online. Always be on the lookout. Keep your eyes open, baby. Don't just get the first thing you see. No, compare, look around, talk to people, look at this video, think about it. And that's the way you'll get the best deals, guys. And now that you know what the best and favorite blasters are for this price range, you're good to go. So hey, let's keep this video in the comments below as our sharing ground for any good deals that might come up. Especially now, during the Christmas season. If you do find a good deal, come back to this video and share a link to it in the comments below. Now I know that I love a good deal, so come back here, share it with all of us, and let's get in on these cool deals, guys. Because Christmas is coming, I've been a good boy, Santa's gonna bring me lots of presents, and I hope they're all Nerf blasters. Yes! Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our Gun vs. Gun channel right over here. Click this sexy little circle. For those who are already subscribed, thank you very much. You guys are awesome, and I'm gonna see you guys real soon. Later.